boyfriend. Y'all all making assumptions about a bunch of shit that he didn't even add into the story.
His wife won't fuck him. We're not assuming that.
He said him and his wife, they're having sex once a month at this point. It's been like that for years. So obviously she will have sex with him at a certain point. There might be other reasons to why they don't have sex. Cool. We don't know what those reasons are.
Gotcha.
How about start talking about those reasons first instead of the plan A being now, I'm just going to beat my dick until you get around to it. What if she never gets around to it?
What's good, YouTube fam? It's your boy Jay. We are back, baby. We are back with another video. As you can see, I have a spicy and a little dicey topic video here that we're gonna deep dive in today. We're gonna make it quick. Like I say, we try to touch on a lot of different videos here. Not all just craziness, police, women. We're gonna do a little sports. We'll do a little bit of everything. And like I said, if you want me to do something specific, jump down in the comment section. Let me know if it's a topic or a video that you want me to react to. But today I got something from the Joe Budden Podcast. As you can see, the title of the video should be a deal breaker. Listener to their pod. Basically just want some advice. So I'm not gonna give too much away. Let's just go ahead and jump right into it. But before we do, you still got time to win that iPhone. So make sure you are subscribed, you like the video, and make sure you comment if you want to be entered into the giveaway. We will be announcing the winners very, very, very soon. All right, let's get into it.
Chris says, currently in a 4-year relationship, engaged with twin 2-year-old daughters, my first and only kids.
Congrats. Congratulations.
Sex has been dry for a year now.
Oh, not congrats.
Oh. I watched it drop from a few times a week to once a month.
Oh.
Mind you, we both agreed cheating is a deal breaker. But she added that porn for me is a deal breaker as well.
Oh, yeah, it's a deal breaker, all right.
I'm against it. I'm against it due to the lack of sex. I used to be with a Dominican that had similar views about porn.
Okay, yes. So give up that.
Yes.
He says, I'm against it due to the lack of sex. I feel like I am being punished. I have to sneak porn to get my rocks off these days. As a man, I'm starting to second guess this relationship and call off our engagement. God damn.
That's a lot.
Am I being selfish? Well, am I being selfish? Mind you, I'm only 34, but this relationship has me feeling 54, and I'm sure there's 54-year-olds getting more action than me. I need help, distinguished pod.
All right, I'm gonna pause there before we jump into what they say. I'm gonna go ahead and give mine, and we're gonna listen. So first off, okay, 34-year-old, he's engaged. His girl or fiance just had twins. So just off tops, we can't be sensitive to the twins part and the having kids part. We already know that women, some women, when they have kids, body changes, hormones change. And sex is one of those things that tend to dwindle or die down. So we're not going to be insensitive to that part. So I can understand and sympathize with her on that piece. But I will say, one, he do need to have a conversation with her if he haven't already, or maybe have a few conversations with her. Especially we are already looking into potentially calling off this engagement. Like, if you are already there, bro, you need to dial and have another conversation. Now, women, ladies, if you're not going to be trying to please your man, whether that's, I can understand not wanting to have full on sex, but you got to do something. If you're not trying to do no hand jobs, or you're not trying to, y'all know, if you're not trying to do none of that to try to make sure he can at least get his off, this is going to be the issue you're going to have. Unfortunately, we're going to say corn. Corn is one of those things that men are going to look forward to. Now, I will say this. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's wrong. Now, he ain't out cheating. So at least he's not out cheating. He could be out cheating. At least he respects you enough to not go out and cheat. But it is partially on this woman's fault, his fiance's fault, that he has to go to this level because he needs to get that outlet. Now, ladies, y'all don't know what it's like to be a man and have all that in you. You got to have some sort of release. You just have to. You just have to. So me, I'm kind of on his side. I'm not gonna lie. I'm on his side on this one. You know, he needs to be able to do something. Now, he shouldn't do it behind her back. I will say, at least make that be known. Like, hey, listen, we need to do this because there's no way possible I'm going to be able to not go without getting this release. And fellas, we can't let women just sit up here. Oh, wait, that's a dang shame. You gotta, okay, listen, we don't sit up here and say that about y'all. If it was reversed, if it was a man, and a man sat up here and said that, well, baby, I don't want you using, other ways to get yours off while I'm stressed out and going through something. Women will have a dang fit. So we gotta sympathize both ways. Let's see what Joe and them have to say.
All right, Chris, I actually feel you on that. I'm glad that.
That's a good question.
Yeah,
I'm glad that
that's unfair deal breaker.
It's unfair.
Yeah, if you already not as giving with sex, now you're gonna tell him he can't watch porn either. Yeah, why you ain't say box? You was about to say the box.
I was about to say the box. I was.
They both being selfish. Both.
How he being selfish?
Come on, bro.
Oh,
This how you get 'em.
Money. This I'm every man.
This how you,
Listen,
How he being selfish?
this how you keep them. This how you get them. Look, this how you get them. Look at them. Look at them.
consider the fact that they just had new children, right?
Mm-hmm. 2 years ago.
Twin.
Cool. Even still, that's still a heavy duty. We're not talking about postpartum.
Go ahead.
We're not talking about. We just talking about the duties that come with just raising two kids, two twins. At that, that could one kid alone is a lot. So let's just assume in her brain she don't have really the energy or the time to put into giving you like she used to do. Cool. It's still selfish that she is not considering the fact that his cool, which is why I said they both selfish.
But he acknowledged her. Yeah. He's saying, I understand she's going through some things.
Let me fap away though.
Conversely, I want to go get my nut off watching porn. I'm not cheating. They said it's a deal breaker. So if you going through whatever you're going through that I can't necessarily understand, I can at least go over here and get my 1-2 on. Get them, girls. I can't go visit the hub.
Which is the selfish part of her. I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, so how would he not be? What would he do to not be selfish?
They said they went from doing whatever to maybe once a month, right?
Right.
That's crazy.
Just being okay with that?
Nah.
Okay.
She.
I don't agree with you, E, but
And listen, she never said he never said jerking off was a problem. She said the porn was a
So he
problem.
gotta go up the dome.
You don't need.
You gotta do. You can't go up the dome every time. You crazy?
you gotta think about it.
Freestyle mental fucking power.
Thank you. That's the money, y'all.
You know what Joe's gonna say. Joe's gonna say,
Fuck you. What you talking about?
You can catch him on every Patreon, y'all.
Park said you got off the dome.
That's crazy. Absolutely not.
Yo, that's crazy.
And it especially sound nuts because I already know what this Puerto Rican nigga do if he don't get no sex.
Oh,
Man.
You don't know.
Mel, what's your opinion?
Stop.
No, I'm not trying to be funny.
No.
we already know Mel, she gonna look at it totally from a woman perspective. I guarantee you she's gonna ignore everything this dude just said. I guarantee you.
I agree with Imani. I think
Really?
yeah, I do. I don't understand why she doesn't want him to watch
We gonna
porn.
dogpile y'all.
Oh,
Okay.
you
I
didn't.
mean, you started already. Huh?
Where's he selfish? That's not what he said.
Yeah, he said she's being selfish by not providing, like not allowing him to have an outlet, and he's being selfish by not considering the toll that having two children is.
He
Okay,
didn't
can
say
I-
that.
wait.
No, I'm saying what he said.
I wish y'all get off of Amani's point though.
Why is he asking us? Why don't you fucking ask her? Why
He did.
you're why
He
you're
won't even let him jerk off.
He values the male camaraderie that we have and wants to
okay,
get our
cool,
opinion.
but you might want to ask your girl, why aren't we fucking? Is there more than a
No,
problem?
because
Like,
that's insensitive. That's insensitive.
That's selfish and insensitive.
that's dope.
so wait, hold on a second. You'd rather end the engagement and leave the relationship than actually
He didn't say- he
communicate?
didn't say that.
He did.
No, he did
He
not.
said, I'm thinking about breaking up this
So
engagement.
he doesn't rather.
So that's why he's
That don't mean
talking to
rather.
a group of men saying, hey, am I bugging? Because my mind is taking me to be ready to leave this relationship.
Yeah.
Am I
You guys are
bugging?
getting
Now-
very
back
semantic
to
right
what-
now.
No. What's his name?
Very semantic.
What's his name, too?
He didn't say
You
it.
are,
Chris.
You are bugging if you are contemplating leaving your
Oh, no, I
relationship
don't think he
and
bugging.
your newborn children.
Now, leaving
My
the kids
nigga,
is great.
go in that bathroom, and
Handle your
get
handle.
money. Take that cell phone in there, lock that door, and get buckets.
Or you got a woman that you're engaged to that you just had kids with. Go figure.
But Chad, let me ask y'all. But how long is he supposed to do this though? See, that's my main thing. How long is Chris supposed to do this? See, that's where he gotta. If it's me, Chris, let her know. I don't care. Whatever, these women ain't gonna agree, but hey, they give us ultimatums all the time. Hey, baby, listen. I understand you just had these kids. I understand you feel a type of way. I'm with you. But how long is it gonna be before you feel this type of way? Well, I don't know. Well, baby, you gotta let me know how long it's gonna be. Cause I just can't. We can't do this 6 months now. I'm gonna give you some time. But once that time expires, I expect to go back to regular scheduled programming, at least somewhere close. He gotta have that conversation. If not, unfortunately, this gotta end.
A way to have the conversation with her in a positive way.
I'm not disagreeing with that.
Yo, Chris, open up that gram. Y'all taking this position is gonna force me to say uncomfortable things.
Yo,
open up the gram and do what?
Say it, nigga. Because no one up here has been successful in marriage outside of him so far. So it ain't like we.
Whoa.
My bad. I'm sorry.
Whoa.
My bad. I forgot. I swear.
You be on flipping that. Yo, don't do that.
Nah, you know.
You gonna avoid your contract?
So outside of flipping parts, no one up here really knows what they should be doing in that situation.
In what situation?
Because no one else up here is engaged. No one else up here is married outside of them. So how would you handle your marriage at that point? Or your engagement?
I'm telling him what Joe Budden would do, which is why Joe Budden is unmarried. I would leave Shorty and them 2 kids to fend for themselves.
Okay. See? All right. I wouldn't do that. See what I'm saying?
I'm not going to be in no house unhappy and somebody trying to make it sound, somebody trying to justify why that should be my new norm.
No one's telling me what to do with my body.
Yeah, I ain't going to hold you. I'm
like
not,
you said, what? If I want to drink my dick, I'm drinking my dick. It's my body, my dick.
She never said don't jerk your dick.
If I'm engaged to you, I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
What?
Right?
Yeah.
I had kids with you. This sounds like a beautiful.
So my happiness should be as important as yours.
That's what I'm saying.
And my other question, he said that Shorty said porn is a deal breaker for her. So are you willing to walk away from this engagement because I'm watching porn?
And because you ain't fucking me?
And you not fucking me?
See, women could be unrealistic sometimes. That's not
like, what are we doing?
That's the therapist will come in and tell Shorty that that's not realistic. And I ain't gonna hold you, Chris. You young. You say you 34. I'm a little older. My friend group is even older. You will be surprised at how many 60-year-old plus men are dealing with, hey, how do I cope with not being sexually satisfied?
That's not a 60-year-old thing.
Partner not.
Yo, most
I'm
married.
it is.
No, I'm saying most married men that I know, them niggas don't be getting no hump.
Yeah, but man, I guess what I'm saying is
that's another issue, ladies. Y'all gotta stop that too. Y'all can't. I didn't want to go there, but we might have to go there. we might have to go there. But I did not want to go there. Ladies, listen. The same way how y'all sit up here when y'all young and think of Prince Charming, how y'all want y'all husband to be when y'all get older, get married, and yada, yada, yada. You don't know how we as men think. You don't even ask us. You really don't. When we get married, we might want a woman. We might look forward to having a wife that we know we gonna come home to in this guaranteed box. We don't want the freak to go away. We don't want that. We married you for a reason. We like that. But the issue at hand, to be honest with you, ladies, is that a lot of women is a little hot pants when it comes to the early years, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I'm just dating. I'm just having fun. I'm just dating. I'm just having fun. Then when you get married, a lot of that stuff go away. That's the issue. Still have that. It needs to be in reverse. Don't be so promiscuous in them younger years, and in the older years, still bring that. Still have that, because that's who you need to have it for your husband. Now look at this whole issue. Buddy thinking about leaving his whole family. His whole family.
The stories that I hear today, it's not just I'm not getting none at home. It's and my partner don't give a fuck.
Yo, in a lot of those situations, a lot of people,
that's what it is.
In a lot of those situations, people have newborns. A lot of if you really talk to enough people who are newly in that situation, they say that this is a phase that most people go through when you have new kids, when you have a new situation and people are trying to adjust. This is one of the places that get affected the most, your sex life.
I agree.
The most positive thing to tell this man would be figure a way to have that conversation with her. How do we address this in a way? Not sneak to go figure out how you can go watch the porn.
Well, he's sneaking because he tried to have that conversation.
We don't know.
No, it seems like they did because the woman is saying.
Seems.
No,
it seems. They had a deal breaker conversation.
They had a deal breaker conversation.
Yo, your porn watching is
a deal breaker.
Now, he said she added that. So that means they did have a conversation about him watching porn.
Okay.
That's true.
So and y'all could try to make it sound nuts for him to be questioning his engagement. But another thing that I think women sleep on sometimes is that the same way women grow up with this perfect picture vision of how they would like their lives to be designed.
So do men. Yeah.
So do men.
That's a fact.
So do men. So you go about trying to design your shit. And the second that one small little wrinkle in the plan don't go right, then the whole
especially when when you sitting there like, yo, this is the woman I want to spend the rest of my life with, which means all other women are out of here now. It's the only person that I want to be fucking.
And it means for life. So
we're not keeping it above.
We're not. Oh, I'm trying to.
Yeah, me too.
My nigga, you better be lucky he not going to fuck nobody.
Well, that's what I'm speaking to.
I know that, but the way he tiptoeing. My nigga, he has other options. So the fact that he wants to go jerk off privately is a testament to his commitment in the relationship.
Well, you saying what I thought I was just saying I was saying it nicer. The fact that he's thinking about contemplating ending his engagement prior to stepping out.
True. What are we talking about?
Yeah. This is a good. This is a good guy.
Man.
We shouldn't hear that and be like, "Damn, you willing to fucking risk it all?" No, I don't. I would prefer not to. I prefer not to, especially when niggas have twins. When niggas have twins, they never leave.
Okay,
girl, we got twins. So see the golden goose.
That's right. So the advice to this man should be: don't try to figure a way to keep doing the bullshit that ain't getting no real results.
If the bullshit is just beating your meat, see, and that's my beef. That's why niggas don't want to.
That's not a resolve. That's not a fix to what's the problem.
It ain't a problem.
But the problem,
and that's when it turns into I'm gaslighting her. Me beating my dick is a problem.
Hold up, E. He can't fix her.
Stop it, man.
The overall problem is that they're not having sex.
True.
That's the overall problem. He already addressed that.
No, it's not.
Joe, that's exactly what the problem is.
The overall problem is she won't let him do plan B when they're not having sex.
But they wouldn't be a plan B if we can fix plan A.
But he loves her. So he's not trying to fix plan A. You don't want to fuck me, don't fuck me. But don't impede me from going about what I see as a solution.
That's an insane thought because it's an insane thought because there's no way in the world you're going to sustain a marriage going that long without having that plan A fixed.
It's not necessarily true.
A lot of niggas do that.
That's not necessarily
That's not even true. You ain't never been married.
You niggas in here wouldn't go that long just beating your dick with your wife.
We're not married or engaged.
But that's not the point. Your wife just had a baby. So let her sit over there, go through whatever she's going through emotionally, hormonally, and all that other stuff. And when you come around to having sex, sweetie, I'm here.
Right here.
And
you can't say, yo, bitch, you need to get over it and come fuck me. Because that's insensitive to the woman that just had a baby.
That's not what anyone's saying.
You said go have a conversation to fix plan A.
Find a positive way to have that conversation that you can start to fix plan A.
What if you can't fix plan A right now, E?
Yeah, E,
because her body and her hormones and her emotions are not ready to fix plan A.
Or you don't know what their reproductive plans are. Like,
y'all all making assumptions about a bunch of shit that he didn't even add into the story.
His wife won't fuck him. We're not assuming that.
He said him and his wife, they're having sex once a month at this point. Yeah. It's been like that for years. So obviously she will have sex with him at a certain point. There might be other reasons to why they don't have sex. Cool. We don't know what those reasons are.
Gotcha.
How about start talking about those reasons first instead of the plan A being now, I'm just going to beat my dick until you get around to it. What if she never gets around to it? What if he just gets so caught up in that result?
He answered that too.
He answered that.
That too.
That's not the positive way to go about fixing something within your marriage.
I'm not disagreeing.
Yeah,
they're also not married.
Yeah,
they're also not married.
You are assuming that he has not communicated with her. He has.
We all assume an extra shit.
He said that in their conversations, the wife said, "Yo, watching porn is a deal breaker for her." So they've addressed some sort of sexual something in conversation.
Mm-hmm.
And if you not fucking, and I can't
get money over here.
Yo, yeah. You being selfish.
Yes.
I'm not being selfish. I think him being selfish is going to fuck mad women outside.
Yeah.
And in closing, I do think that that's just an important footnote for all women out there listening. If you're not fucking him, then redact it.
All right, we gonna stop it there. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts. So I'm gonna close with saying this. I mean, they all over the place, but it low key sound like, you know, they kind of leaning more or less on, bro, just go in there and beat off, you know. But I'm kind of in the middle when it comes to what they all saying. I do think he do need to run it back and have that conversation again. I'm not saying have this conversation 80 million times. No, but run that conversation back. But let her know straight up, hey, listen, baby. Listen, I love you. I want to be with you, obviously, and I want to marry you, obviously. Yes, you have needs. I have needs. I'm not trying to be insensitive to your body and what you have going on. I respect that. I'm here to help. If you need anything from me, I am here. But in the process, we can't lose track of also me. So with that being said, I do need to get my release out. Okay? Now, with that being said, I would prefer it to be you. But if there's just no way possible that you are willing to use any hands or anything extra, my number 2 is going to be corn. Now, I know you said that's a non-negotiable for you. So if that's the case, then you either can, you know, do number 1, you know, figure it out, or it's just not going to work for me because I don't want to cheat. You know, I don't want to go sleep with other women. But this is the only way I know how to get this out without it being you. And if she just say no, then it's just a no. You know what I mean? But I would have that conversation, let her know exactly where you're coming from and go from there. But let her know it's a non-negotiable. Women give men non-negotiables all the time. At least you gave her an option. Option A, option B. You can pick one. And if you don't pick one and it's still a problem, boy, there's option C. So y'all tap in. I know I kind of had it a little long today. I just want to let them have the floor and say what they had to say. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts. Let me know how y'all feel on this. But that's all I got for y'all today. I'm Jay, and I'm out.